One, two, 1, 2. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? We're back. IXS Radio, you know what I'm saying? DJ RM in the building. Big Al on the board, you know what it is. Welcome, everybody. DJ RM, like I said, we doing this. Right now, we waiting for Rich the Ruler, you know what I'm saying? We waiting for Rich the Ruler. Right now, I'm gonna just rock out till he get here. Let's go, come on. We're right here, y'all. IXS Radio, let's go. Playing some old school joints right now. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, when Rich the Ruler come in, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the verses. We're going to talk about the verses. That was hip-hop in history right there. That was history right there.
Take off your coats, ladies act like Jim. Sit down, Indian styles, you recite these.
And we'd like to give a big rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Biz Markie. Rest in peace on that, you know what I'm saying?
I never end the crust to get the paper on the caper, but now let me take it to the Queen side. I'm taking it to Brooklyn side. All the residential questions who invade the air. Hold up a second, son, cause we almost there. You could be a black man and lose all your soul. You could be white and blue, but don't prep the road. See, my shit is universal if you got knowledge of Dolo or Del myself. See, there's no one else who could drop it on the angle. They're cute at that. So do that, do that, do that, that. Come on. Do that, do that, do that, that. Yeah. Do that, do that, do that, that. I'm bugging out, but let me get back cause I'm wetting niggas. So run and tell the others cause we are the brothers. I learned how to build mics in my workshop class. So give me the solo and let's not make it the last.
Some said Quest was whack, but now is that the case? I have a quest to have a mic in my hand. Without that, it's like Kryptonite and Superman. So Shaheed come in with the sugar cuts. Fife towards my name, but on stage call me Dynamite. When was the last time you heard the fight for sloppy? Lyrics anonymous, you never hear me copy. Top notch, baby, never coming less. Sky's the limit. You got to believe up in Quest. Sit back, relax, get up out the path. If not that, here's a dance floor. Come move that ass. Non-believers, you can check the stats. I roll with Shaheed and the brother Abstract. Niggas know the time when Quest is in the jam. I never let a statue tell me how nice I am. Coming with more hits than the Braves and the Yankees. Living mad fat like a oversized man. B. The wackest crews try to diss it, makes me laugh. When my track record's longer than a DC-20 aircraft. So next time that you think you want something here, make
to the like beating. You can either dance or just have a seat and listen to the way in what I am displaying. A different kind of rapper language that I am saying. To all the party people, Matic Orbis for info. When it comes to rockin' parties, I am a nympho. Maniac, brainiac for doing my dancing. My record make the music. Inside your body and like it, drink my cardigan. You won't be fighting the illin', you just be partying down with the funky sound with yours truly. I'm the original B.I.Z. Okay, I.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Everything just froze up.
You're not in to have fun and not be number one, and just here to let you know who's like running the place, and everywhere that I perform and do a show, as long as you know that. I want to. I like to introduce myself. My name is Bismarcky, and well, I'm the human orchestra called Bismarcky. Making music all the way is my specialty. When I go, I want to. Girls get excited when they hear my lyrics. They wanna recite 'em. I know you're in the mood. Just go with the flow, and I can play rapping records and all disco, like Beat It, Billie Jean, but Michael Jackson, all the trenches to your ranking. They gon' ask you when you hear me do it. You will be shocked and amazed. It's the brand new thing they call the human beatbox craze.
Make the music reach my feet. Make the music reach my feet. Make the music reach my feet.
Well, I don't just do the beatbox. I rock on the mic. You know the bomb that I say. All the people like I get the crowd jumping, get the girls heart pumping. All the party people say, isn't he something? Rock from New York City all the way down south. Saying rhymes and making music, book my mouth. I'ma tell you party people how I began. It started when I'm living in Long Island. Hey, when I was a kid, I used to play in the street, making sounds with my mouth, all sorts of beats. Grown people used to say, what? Grown people used to say, what's wrong with that kid making that strange noise? It was like for all the fly girls and all the homeboys. Then I tried it at a homeboy's basement party. They thought it was a record laying over me. When it came by the DJ, I saw who it is. They said, make the music with your mouth, biz.
Make the music reach my feet. Make the music reach my feet. Make the music reach my feet.
A human beatbox, but it's real difficult. Either knock me out my socks. It's a moving combination with your lip, tongue, and throat. Use your teeth in your nose, but mysterious I know. I like doing it as a hobby or a job. People treat me like a star and surround me in the ball. It's not all about spitting, breathing hard and chewing. You need practice, be ambitious in school. And let me tell you, party people, you gotta admit, anything that you want, you gotta work hard for it. That's why I like doing sound. It's hard to achieve, making 2 or 3 sounds, and one time you can't believe. When I walk down the street, people crowd around me. That's how you make all them sounds. And one time it's Marquis. I tell them it takes a lot of practice and lip control. I've been doing this since 15 years old. And everywhere I do it, the people say I'm good. I even get big respect in my own neighborhood. I'm telling you a fact, and just like it is, even mom, pops, and cops say, what? Everywhere I go, I always rock the boat. Gonna end this rhyme with this one note. Not gonna act conceited and say I'm the best, but I'm guaranteed to pass any kind of test. I say that rhyme with funky crowds lyrics. When I do the beat, the party people going to hysterics. nothing and like very gross, but it's sure to have it tripping. See, yo, listen close. It's not right at the sun or sweet like sugar, but it's rather on the bug tip and it's called picking boogers. Now when I explain, it might not be kosher to you, but it's still something we all have to do. So go up your nose with a finger or two and pull out one or crusty crew. Yo, don't try to front like it's so gloomy and gray, cause we all pick our boogers sometime every day. Whether out in the open or on the sneak tip with a finger, tissue, or even a Q-tip. Take it from the biz monkey, because I'm joking. And also, remember this slogan. Hey mom, what's for dinner? Go up your nose and pick a winner. Pick a burger. Pick a burger. Pick a burger. Pick a burger. Now let me tell you what happened to me on the train. I was cooling one day with my partner Kane, headed up to the rooftop riding the D train. When this man sitting next to me was so profane, to stick his finger up his nose, damn it to a drain. Should've moved. I was just about, but all of a sudden, homeboy just pulled out a big green slimy. Nah, I ain't even gonna say it, but a way to good pound if you tried to wait. He sat there for a while with it in his hand, so I tried to play cool and like a northern man. So I laid my head back to catch a quick nap. All of a sudden he plucked it dead in my lap. Now Kane sat there laughing like it was all a joke, but a brother like Miss Markey had almost choked. So I dug in my nose and pulled out about 5 and put every last one of them dead in his eye. Then the man yelled up and said, what's wrong with you? And wiped him off his face and said, I can't mess with you. Like if I did something that was so full of shame. But yo, you got to know the name of the game.
The meaning of this word, without no doubt, means nobody wanna be down when you're down and out. Now when you're established and got a lot of money, everybody wanna be your buddy and honey. Like tall buildings they call skyscrapers. And you feel it. Nothing can save ya, but this is the season of catching the vapors. It's radio, TV, even the press. Say what's the meaning of VAPORS? The meaning of this word, without no doubt, means nobody wanna be down when you're down and out. Now when you're established and got a lot of money, everybody wanna be your buddy and honey. Like tall buildings they call skyscrapers. And you feel it. Nothing can save ya, but this is the season of catching the vapors. And since I got time, what I'm gonna do to tell you how they spread it throughout my crew. Well, you all know T.G. Swan, who sang on my records. Make the music nobody beats the biz, well check it. Back in the days before this began, he used to try to talk to this girl named Fran. The type of female with fly Gucci wear, with big trunk jewelry and extensions in her hair. When Swan tried to kick it, she always best talking about, baby please, you work for UPS. Simply wasn't no type of big drug dealer. My man T.J. Swan didn't appeal to her. But now he trucks stolen with 5 Valley boots, rough leather fashion and tough silk suits. Now she stopped front and wants to speak and be coming to all the shows every single weekend. To get his people number, she be begging please, dying for the day to get skis. She caught the vapors. She caught the vapors. She caught the vapors. She caught the vapors. I got another partner that's calm and plain. He goes by the name of the Big Daddy Kane. The mellow type of fellow that's laid back. Back in the days, he was nothing like that. I remember when he used to fight every day. What grown-ups would tell him, he would never obey. He wore his pants hanging down and his sneakers untied, and a Rasta-type Kango tilted to the side. Around his neighborhood, people treated him bad and said he was the worst thing his mom's ever had. He said he would grow up to be nothing but a hoodlum, or either in jail or someone would shoot him. But now he's grown up to their surprise. Big Daddy got a hit record selling worldwide. Now the same people that didn't like him as a job saying, can I borrow a dollar? Ooh, you're a star now. They call the vapors. They call the vapors. I want to. I like to introduce myself. My name is Biz Markie. My MC, her name is Sham. My DJ is Marley Marl. And Fly Girl Ashante. We're down like Mr. Magic. And Fly Tie. This is going out to Brooklyn and Manhattan and Queens, we gonna do a little something like this.
Ready? Funky! One, two. Hey, you motherfuckers do. You and the crew. Got my man Marley Marl in the house. Can't forget my man Lee Yawn in the house. Got freaking Fat in the house. Hey, you got Big Daddy Kane in the house. Juice Crew in the house. That's right. Hey, my name is Ben Marquis. We gonna rock a little something like this. 1, 2, what you gonna do? I say yes, y'all. Till the beat all. Party having people guaranteed to be like having a ball. Hey, we gonna do a little something like this, I say. I'm the rap promoter, I start to motor. Tour from New York to South Dakota. Ginger ale or root beer soda. Never get the girls with the underarm motor. Put me on water, I'm a good floater. When I run for pres, you better be a voter. Once knew a girl by the name of Rhoda. I watched Star Wars just to see Yoda. A R2-D2, driving down the BQ. When I buy Franks, I make sure they're Hebrew. When I'm entertained and love to treat you, love to see a girl in a night that's see-through. Take it to the crib, turn on the beta. Watch a good flick by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Maybe Commando or the Terminator. Peace party people, haha, see you later, Big Daddy. My man, my mellow, get on the mic, cause you know you eat jello.
Check my speed is super. Stutter, step to keep it. Check my speed is super. I got the stutter, step to keep it. Check my speed is super. Stutter, step to keep it. Check my speed is so.
I said, my name is Biz Monkey, and all the people always know me for my comedy. I make you laugh, I make you giggle, ha ha hee hee hee. I graduated from Hip Hop University. I got a license from the DMV, and sometimes you see me rolling in the Cherokee, whether I'm in Connecticut or DC. I make a party cook like Chef Boyardee. I be catching record on the MIC, and you can go with the flow or you can disagree. You know, I got a degree, or you can get a DT to check my pedigree. Now you can write the NAACP, or ask how Sharpton how I be. You will find definitely that nobody beats the B.I.C.
I got the stutter, step to keep it. Check my speed is super. Stutter, step to keep it. Check my speed is super. I got the stutter, step to keep it. Check my speed is super. Stutter, step to
Started. Come on. Yo, this is named The Doodle. And to me it's funky. To me it's funky, but I call it The Doodle. Not cause it smell like doodle, cause it's like the beat is the doodle. So bring it down. 1, 2, and don't forget the 3, and what a relief it is for me for this as being the inhuman orchestra, one-man band, a fresh funky rhyme sayer, beat player, and a disco like kingin', while my legs are swinging as I do my own dance that I came bringing to all the hip-hoppers in 1986 with my partner T.J. Swan, Koovie on the mix, and Big Daddy Kanan as we entertaining, making deaf records so that we can be reigning on top, say rocking from my state stater, making people party on down as our creator, harmony, charmony, whole audience, and just say grooving and proving unlike a Vincent. All the competition that try to compete, but me the Biz Monkey can't be beat. That's why I rock the house and you dope. Yo. I just like to say a couple of names, and the name go like this. To my man, Big Box, save my house, and Cutmaster Koovie, rock my house, and Big Daddy Kane, rock my house, and DJ Swan, rock my house. Time to get funky, go ahead. Yo, this is funky. Bring in the bass line. Yo, stop playing around. Bring in the bass line. Oh, yeah. Hey. Yo, Biz. What's up, man?
We want to let people know you in here. We want to let a lot of people know you in here tonight.
Let him tell somebody whose name is this monkey. Come in, sit on the wrong side of me. Hey, and we doesn't get phone.
All right, then, bring in the bass.
Go ahead. The old ladies out there, shaking them hips, fucking up them lips. I like to say, thank you.
Thank you for what?
Thank you for making the record funky. Hey. And I like to thank everybody that played the record on the radio for just bringing the bass line. And everybody that bought the record. Everybody that taped the record off the radio.
Don't thank them, they ain't spend no money for the record, Biz.
But they still the one that's playing it, so you know, they playing to everybody down south. Everybody in like California, Chicago, Texas. That's why it sounds funky. Take the bass line out. Like right about now. No, not right now. Right about now. Go ahead. And you know, I just like to tell you, I like to thank my woman. Marlon want to thank his woman. My crew want to thank their woman. Hey, Leon want to thank his woman. And we like your phone. It's been past peace. You might as well just listen to this song as we get phone. Man, this is dedicated. Everybody from Brooklyn. Everybody from Fort Green area. Monster Project, Best Side area. Bushwick, Beaver, Terminal. You know, White Clough, Carolina. Brownsville, East New York. I can't forget, you know, Queensbridge, Boulder Project, Beasley Project.
Ride or die, nigga.
Whoa, this is it right here.
Whoa. Stop it. Okay, you know I have to go there.
Yes, I am.
You know I have to go there.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Big Rich, Big Rich the Ruler, man. AKA the Love Doctor, AKA the Love Guru. I'm in the building, y'all. What's going on? Hey, yo, DJ RM.
Yo.
Lil Al. We here. It's been
Lil
a couple
Al.
of weeks. We're gonna do the ATL recap in a little while. We're gonna do a couple of things, yo. I had that shot yesterday. It got me a little thrown off, so I gotta, you know.
It happens, man.
Yo, but we're gonna talk our shitties today, yo.
We need to talk about that verses,
Oh,
bro.
no, we're
We're gonna talk about the verses.
We're gonna get it all in today, no doubt. The verses was crazy. We're gonna talk about politics. We're gonna talk about the ladies. You know how the Love Doctor do it, man. So, DJ RM, once again, we lost another pioneer, man. Another pioneer in the game, Biz.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's crazy because, like I said, this year we done lost a couple, man. We done DMX.
DMX, Black Rob. Shock G.
Yes, it's like, yo, it's crazy. We're losing the good ones right now. You know, the people that's really helped the game. But let's talk. Do you want to talk verses first? Cause
I mean, the verses, yo, I saw it. It was fire.
Yo, okay. So let me tell y'all something. So we have a member that's down with the IXS Radio family by the name of Purr. He's all the way in with the locks, crazy locks in. So when the verses was first brought up, me and him sat down and we was talking about the politics of what's going on with this versus situation, because you already know that Jada already done won one versus already. So he was like, yo, this is what's gonna happen, this is what's gonna happen, and he broke it down. And one of the things that he broke down was the show, one of the most important parts of the show is the DJ.
Oh man, yo, he
Okay.
did his thing.
Okay, so
He did his thing.
when
Shout
he
out to
broke-
DJ Tech.
All right, so when he broke this, he was like, yo, Rich, see, Tech knows every song that needs to come on for the locks when the locks is in their shittish. So I was like, what you talking about? He said, Rich, a DJ has to know a performer. You just can't go up there and just get on the stage and play song after song.
Right.
You got to feel what's coming up next. And the locks live off of what he does. Like he say, this song should come on next with the way the crowd goes and all that stuff. This is what was going on. So I'm like, okay, he was breaking it down. So we were going song for song. Now I'm not, once again, I was going with the locks from the door. But when he broke it down to me, I seen what he was saying even more. I'm like, okay. Then when he broke down the DJ, I'm like, okay. When I seen a couple of little, I haven't seen the whole thing. I want to go home today and watch it. That's why I didn't want to watch it, because I want to see the whole thing in full. One of the first things that I noticed was that Tech did his thing.
Oh yes.
Yo, and he really gave a show. And this is what I try to tell people all the time. When you're a performer, the DJ is one of the most important parts of a show.
Definitely.
We did what's that shit? NJ Pack. We did NJ Pack in Jersey, right? On the Rocks did it. It was a 90s throwback party, right? And this was like really one of the first times I ever seen DJ Smooth ski. And Smooth killed the crowd so crazy that it was hard for any performer to come on. I mean, that's the way. And he explained to me after we got, as years went on, he explained to me that you have to move the crowd before any type of show.
Right.
And when he killed it out there in New Jersey, I'm like, yo, it's hard for anybody to come on now. Now, as a DJ, what do you feel that a DJ is important to a show when they're coming on as well as the show going on? What is your opinion on that?
Man, DJs definitely have to motivate the crowd.
Right.
A DJ has to know, he has to be on point, period.
Mm-hmm.
He got to be on point. He has to know his music.
Right.
He has to know, his cue points whenever, any of the performers say, yo, even if, like Jadakiss, when he did the freestyle, he was like, yo, Tech, hit me with something. And he went to the left.
Right.
He went to the left on some breakbeat joint.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the freestyle, once you throw a breakbeat and a rapper could freestyle, you kill the crowd.
Right,
you kill the crowd.
right.
Especially, when it's a live party and all the cutting and the scratching, yo, you know what I'm saying? Once you mesmerize the crowd, you got it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
That's what a DJ's job is to do.
Okay, so what did you? Okay, so before that, we even started. Everybody started talking about it. Everybody had the locks to lose. Everybody had Dipset. Dipset was gonna do this. Dipset, Harlem's gonna do this. Dipset's gonna do this. Before the verses, what did you think about the verses? Before they went out on that stage, give me your honest opinion. Who you thought was gonna win? What you thought was gonna happen?
I mean, I was rooting for the locks, but it was Dipset, they got Harlem, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They had, they got some joints, they got some anthems.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? What other people didn't realize, D-Block Locks came out for war. They came out to represent hip hop in its true form. That's what they did. You know what I'm saying? That's what, Jada said, we're in the Mecca of New York, Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? When you come out for war, see what they did? They did their homework. They did their homework. they wasn't going to just sing over, as constantly Jada and Styles P said, why y'all singing over the lyrics? They went instrumental. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call real rapping, real MCing, real battling, when you just rhyme over beats.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They maybe there was one or two of them that they sung over the lyrics, but majority, I say 95.5%, they went instrumental, and that's what real hip hop is.
Now, once again, you want to say that, classic, like he was saying, like Jada was saying, they got Grammys and stuff like that. They got classic songs and stuff like that. Dipset got a night, like you said, balling and all that. I thought, Dipset, I thought they were going to come out with a better show.
Right.
To me, the little bit of that I saw, I felt like the problem was like you said, they didn't prepare for the show. They came out, they were going to be able to go over their songs and keep the crowd into it. Jada is a beast, no matter how you slice it.
Right.
No matter, so you knew he was coming out for war, like you said, coming out for war. And being in this entertainment field, I done interviewed Jim Jones, and I had a chance to sit down once to talk to Jada, and the vibes that they kick off is two different vibes. Like, okay, perfect example. The day that I met Jada, we was at a gym up in White Plains, and he came in the gym. He had his little entourage with him, and they wanted to play basketball. Just so happens I was already in the gym shooting around already in the gym, and when he came in, they wanted to run a full. So I sat down there and I watched everybody. Oh, Jada's here, boom. So the gym got crowded. A lot of people didn't understand. He came to have a good time that day. So it wasn't about his music and nothing like that. He was with his fellas. They wanted to have a good time. So they was in the gym and they was shooting around. And he got a game too. He got a basketball game, a serious game. So he was in there killing them. So people came inside and was like, yo, can I get a picture with you and all that stuff? And he was like, listen, no disrespect to anybody. I'm gonna let y'all take the pictures after, but let me come here and do what I came to do. And he broke it down where, to me, I felt like it wasn't being arrogant or nothing like that. A lot of performers would be like, no, boom, boom, boom. He said, yo, let me do what I came here to do. And after that, I'll take pictures with y'all. And just for people being his fans and was able to understand what he wanted, I really felt like, yo, he just showed me that day. I have much more respect for him, Then I knew one of the guys that was with him, so we went over there and we was talking, and just being in the entertainment field, as long as I've been in the entertainment field, and just be able to talk to somebody who's that important to the game, and it was like just a regular conversation. It just made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? I am.
Right.
When I interviewed Jim Jones, he was basically just really starting out in the game. He was we was at a press day, and it was for Cameron. And this is when Cam really was introducing Jim Jones to the game. He was like, boom, this is Jim, boom, boom. And we sat down and we had a nice little discussion too. As far as the music, the lyrics and stuff like that, when they was trying to compare who's gonna be like Jim versus Jada, that's when I started looking at this whole versus different. I said, you're not gonna be able to compare. You get what I'm saying? Like Jim versus Jada, or somebody versus Styles, like that's when it hit me. Then you start thinking about the classic songs that the Locks got. They got so many classics, and you got a whole bunch of joints with DMX and Mary and all that. So you had to throw all that into the verses. Right. So when you throw all that into the game, that's when, before the verses even started, I was like, I don't know about this. You know what I mean? But it was a great thing. I'm gonna go home and catch the whole full effect of what it was about. You know what I mean? The whole verses, what it was really about. Because I really think that, once again, when they set these verses up, to me, I don't know about your opinion on this, and Al, I'm gonna ask your opinion on this. When they start setting up these verses, do you think that the loser career takes an effect? Like, do you think that Dipset lost some of their fans now because of the verses, or do you think that this really hurts? Like when you agree to say I'm gonna do this verses, do you really sit down and think about your career? Because your career can take a hit from behind you going up on a versus situation, and you get up there and you don't do what you're supposed to do. So I'm gonna ask you, RM, first, and then we're gonna ask Al, what do you think about career-wise when you make these decisions to go on the versus? What do you say, RM?
I don't think it hurt them, but it kind of questioned their ability to, if they can really hold it down. They may hold it down as performance-wise, but when it comes to a battle, people have to question that, because not once have any of them did a freestyle. They just sung over their songs, and half of the time, I even caught. I didn't catch it when I seen it, but someone put it on Facebook. Whatever Jim Jones was doing, you see the dude fell off the stage.
I didn't even see that.
He fell off the stage, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't see that, but somebody just caught it on Facebook, and he was walking towards he was walking towards somebody, and he fell off the stage. So I think they came in. They was all jeweled out. I think, because somebody, I forgot who said it, that Fat Joe said it on his podcast that Dipset is like the Beverly Hills of Harlem, of New York. You know what I'm saying? They didn't come prepared. They did not come prepared, and I think, after that battle, I think they had to probably go back and reassess themselves. Like, but they, it was sort of like the arrogance of Cameron. You know what I'm saying? You see Cameron was over talking everybody. He was just talking mad shit, and it was just, he wasn't prepared, but he tried to keep Dipset alive. You know what I'm saying? But they got whooped.
Did you see the verses?
I saw bits and pieces of it. My perspective is this. You know that.
Wait, hold on, stop. Excuse me for a second. I'm not trying to be funny. Where does extra deepness come in your voice? What are you doing right there?
Yo, man, don't hate, man. Don't hate, Rich.
Al,
this is me, bro.
Yo, we not. What are you doing over there, yo?
Yo, man,
They got that Barry White in them.
This is the true radio voice. This is the voice of I-Axis Radio.
You trying to sound like
Day One.
What was his name? Frankie Crocker? The late great Frankie Crocker?
Yes, rest in peace.
So
Rest in peace.
What's your opinion on it? Go ahead.
So we know those who understand hip hop and know what hip hop is.
Right.
We know that it's always about the competitive edge and what MCs or groups could come out and bury the next cat, right?
Right.
So from a perspective of that, there's always going to be a loser. But does it hurt their career? No, it's supposed to make that individual step up and next time out come with even more to bring to the table.
Yes, sir.
Now, those ignorant people out there that doesn't understand the basics of hip hop, yeah, they're gonna look at it as if the locks whipped up on Dipset, and that Dipset probably don't have no more standing in the industry, which is very sad because again, every artist in his own right is talented.
Okay.
Everybody brings something to the table. Everybody that's a part of hip hop is a representative of why hip hop is so great today.
Okay.
Okay. So again, we got to look at it from that perspective, understanding that we too have to be good fans and give everybody their kudos for them to get on stage the way that they all did is a testament to them loving the craft.
Okay. I'm gonna throw some names out there and give me who would you like to see in the verses with them, okay? You with me? Al, you with me?
I'm with you. I'm listening. I'm listening.
I'm gonna throw some names out there and let me see you and RM's answers. All right, you ready?
Let's see.
Onyx. Yeah.
In the verses?
In the verses.
Ooh.
Onyx.
I can see Onyx and what's the team from Brooklyn? MOP.
MOP.
Right.
That'll be a good one.
Right.
MOP.
Onyx and MOP.
Yeah.
What about you, RM?
I would say Onyx and MOP.
Okay.
Onyx and MOP.
Every time
Yeah.
every time Al say something, you agree.
No,
huh?
no, that's
Here
no,
we
that's
go.
true. That's true though. But
Okay.
I'm just
You
saying.
ready, Al?
I'm ready.
Parliament. Yeah.
I would have to say the
Yeah.
only group I think that can hang out with them pound for pound is Earth, Wind and Fire.
And that's what I had it in my head.
Oh.
I had it in my head.
Earth, Wind and
I
Fire.
had it in my head.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Guy. Yeah. Who you think Guy would be good against? Yeah.
High Five.
I am. You better not. You agree with this? I'm leaving. I swear to God. You say high five. I'm walking out the door.
Oh, I don't know. That's kind of tough. Wow. That's kind of high five. Oh man.
Okay, we'll
I'm
move
stuck on that one.
No, wait a minute. I'm taking that back. I'm taking that back. Where you said Guy, Guy and BBD.
That'll be a good one. That would be a
Yo!
good one. That will definitely be a good one. That will be a definitely good one because
BBD
yeah,
versus
because
Guy.
they was
Yes.
doing a lot of pop. They was doing party joints.
Okay. L
Oh God.
Cool J. Talk to me, Al.
Oh,
I have to do this. I have to do this, Rich.
Uh-huh.
Rich, I have to do this. People might be upset with me, but I'm gonna say LL Cool J and Cool Mo D. I have to see that today.
Nah.
Yes.
Cool Mo D
yes.
got 3 or 4 songs.
Yes. No, it doesn't matter. We talk about lyricism. We talk about lyricism, man. And them dudes been going at it from day one.
Ooh.
I would really love to see them today.
Who you say RM?
Nobody.
Nobody versus the GOAT?
Nobody.
I say,
No, nobody.
I'm gonna throw this out there. What
Nobody.
you think? What about Big Daddy Kane?
Oh, yes.
What about Big Daddy Kane?
Big Daddy Kane.
What about Big Daddy Kane? LL. Let's do that.
Well, technically, they would always put Big Daddy Kane up against Rakim. They would that battle has been wanting since the '80s.
Truthfully, I'm not trying to be funny. Now I can't even see that one because I think Rakim is just as far as back then till now in a class by itself. Do you agree or disagree? Al.
Lyrically, he possesses a different type of honor. But if we talking about lyricism, real true lyricism, who I would put him up against
Who?
is my boy Jizza.
See, okay, Al, I don't know if you've been watching the verses, but when you say lyricism and you say verses for verse, when they do the verses, it's not about that right there. It's about that show. It's about who people want to see. Now you say Jizza, I know he's definitely would be a great contender. But
No. Don't even do that.
No.
Don't even do
Wait
that.
a minute,
Contender, if you listen to 5 of his songs, just listen to what he's saying, the articulation, his cadence,
I get what you're saying.
what he's talking about.
But the verses.
This dude is phenomenal. You know how good he is? You got colleges like Berkeley and Boston College of Music calling him to do lectures. That's how dope he is.
Okay, I get what you're saying on that part, but the verses is song for
I don't
song.
hear no colleges calling Rakim.
Okay, the verses is about song for song. You get 20 songs. So,
All right.
So that's what I'm saying. That's the difference right there, Al. I mean, you're going song for song.
Right, and song for song, based on that individual style and what they do, Jizza could mess with Rakim. Song for song.
My man Jeff said he agrees with you. He would love to see LL versus Kumo D again.
Right.
Grandmaster Caz, JDL versus somebody. So, I mean, the versus thing, once again, it's a good thing, but to me, I don't care what y'all say. I really believe that it hurts people's career. I disagree with y'all on that because our perfect example. Now, the Lox and Dipset even before the Verses, had a tour set up. RM, you hear me? Are you with me? They had a tour set up already, and this is how they came up with this for them to be on the Verses, right? Now, after seeing that, and RM, you saw it already. RM, listen to what I'm telling you. Put your headphones down. No, he just
I am.
Yo.
You're doing it right. Ignore him, man.
I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone.
After the Verses of the Lox and Dipset, you've seen that, right?
Right.
Why would you want to go to a show to watch that again? I would just want to see the Lox now. I would say put the Lox, Junior Mafia, and
Junior Mafia.
yeah, I mean you gotta stay within the family. You know what I'm saying? So you put
Okay.
the Lox. I think the Lox should do their own tour. Put the family in, Little Kim and all them, and take maybe a 112 on tour and see that. Then for me to go right now to see a Lox and Dipset concert. I mean, a lot of people say, Rich, you're wrong about that, but this is how I feel. I feel like you just saw Dipset and the Lox. Why would you want to see that on tour? If you want to set up a tour and the Lox is feature on it, why don't you put some other people that people would want to see and then make that a tour? Al, what are you doing back there? You're crumbling papers and all that. It's coming out on the microphone.
I thought he was shaking dice.
Yo, I don't know what's going on back there, but-
Yo, I thought it sounded like he was
chill out.
sounded like he was shaking
But
dice
what do you
for
think
a
about
minute.
that? What do you think about that, RM?
I mean,
Would you want to see right now? Would you want to see that same thing again
Nah.
on a tour?
Nah.
This is what I'm saying.
Nah. I mean, because mostly everybody's gonna come. You know, they may not. You know, I should say most likely Dipset will open up. Lox gonna be the headlining. So mainly everybody's gonna come see the Lox. But you know, you have diehard, you know, Dipset people, so that, you know, they're gonna be there. But the real show everybody's looking for is the Lox, because you know they expect, you know, they're expecting, you know, freestyles and, you know, like shit off, you know, just unprecedented shit. It's just unexpected shit, I should say.
Okay.
You know, and that's what everybody wants. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I mean, that verse, the verse, I mean, when they did the freestyle, that was crazy.
Okay.
Fat Joe was like, I was listening to his podcast. He said, yo, when Dipset put on, you know, I guess it was something from New York, but then he said when he put on that boom, 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 I got 100 clips, 100. Yet all, you know, Fat Joe said he lost his fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? That right there, literally, they said, you know, they were looking at Joe like, yo, you need to go up there. Joe was in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, once he put on, you know, that New York, that changed the whole game right there.
Okay.
It changed the whole game.
Okay, Al. So let's switch over. Let's switch over to the conversation. So now, Al, what is your? Let's talk. What's going on here in New York City as well as around? They're saying that in the next couple of weeks, that it's going to be mandatory that you take this vaccine. A lot of people feel like they still shouldn't have to put it on to the fact where they're making you take this vaccine. I took the vaccine yesterday. It's because I'm going to start doing a lot of traveling. I'm doing a lot of traveling in the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to be around a lot of different people. So that's one of the reasons I took it. I really wasn't for taking the vaccine, but I took it. My mom, she was killing me about it. So I said, well, let me go ahead and do it. What is your opinion on them making people take this vaccine now, Al?
First of all, let me give a big shout out to DJ T-Rock. He's listening in.
T-Rock,
blessings
what's
to you,
good?
T-Rock.
T-Rock, what's good? Fourth quarter boy, what's good? What's good? What's good?
What up, T?
Yeah.
What up?
So here's the thing, man. Private industry has the right to make this thing mandatory. But the only way that the government or the state can do it is if this thing is FDA approved. Okay? So until they show me something concrete that this thing is effective, that it will prevent you from catching COVID, that it will stop you from spreading COVID, that it will minimize your chances of catching COVID, then I'm not taking it. I'm not a guinea pig for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Again, the medical society has to show me some concrete evidence that this thing works. Okay, I've been doing a lot of research. I've been reading up on a lot of things, and what they're telling, what those people who are doing the studies are saying is that if you are elderly, if you have underlying conditions like diabetes, heart failure, hypertension, obesity, things of that nature, or you suffer from anything, that vaccine is no help to you. It actually is a failed situation.
Okay.
So why would you take it? You know, and then especially if you have adverse reactions to medications and vaccines and things of that nature.
Okay,
a
but
lot of people got sick from that thing, and they're not telling you.
Okay, but if your job is requesting for you to take it, or you're not going to be able to work, I mean, what do you do about that?
No, that's not what they're saying. They said that if you don't take it, then you must wear a mask at all times, and you have to be tested every week.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was doing that anyway.
Okay.
I was doing that anyway, so it wouldn't be a problem for me.
Okay, RM, what is your opinion on it?
I mean, I had death in my family, so, you know, and I mean, I was the, you know, my family was the first, my grandson died at 5 years old.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He was the first kid in New York City to die.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It affected his brain, one side of his brain, then the other side, and you know, his internal organs started to fail, and then right after that, you know, his grandmother, which is my kid's mother's, she caught it real bad because she worked in the hospital and she almost died. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of, you know, it kind of messed me up. You know, so she survived it, but she still has respiratory issues. She has asthma. You know, she's still suffering.
Did she have it before the COVID?
What, asthma?
Respiratory, I mean, asthma.
No, she had asthma. She had asthma.
Okay.
You know, but, you know, by her working in the hospital, you know, she caught it real bad.
Okay, okay.
And she even had, I mean, to this day, she has a video of her, like, when she was in the hospital, and I cannot watch it. It's heartbreaking. It's,
wow.
You know, and, you know, to this day, she's still, you know, she's still grieving, which our grandson passed away a year ago. You know, she's still grieving more than the mother is. The grandmother is grieving more than the mother is.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, because they had, you know, they had a very close relationship. So that kind of affected our family. That was the first grandson of the family that passed away.
Okay.
So, you know, she made us, you know, my two younger kids get it. You know, I wound up getting the shot, you know, because, you know, you never know what's going to happen. You know, I'm a DJ. I'm around a lot of people.
Right.
So, you know, I took it, you know, in respect of her because, you know, she don't want anything to happen to me, you know, and she didn't want anything to happen to the kids.
Right.
So, you know, it was just a, you know, a traumatic thing that we went through that we did it in respect for her.
Okay.
So RM, let me do this, man. My condolences to you and the family.
Thank you.
I'm gonna continue to keep you all up in prayer.
Thank you.
I just pray that God just continues to strengthen you all so that y'all can get past this someday. You'll never get over it, but hopefully one day you guys will get past it. So T-Rock is saying, I am home recovering from COVID now, y'all. So I'm having second thoughts about taking it now, right? T-Rock, check this out, man. Why don't you call in, man? Why don't you share your conversation and your testimony with us? Okay, so the people can realize exactly what this thing is, man, what it feel like, what it look like, man, and what you're doing, you know, so that you can be in a better place while you're struggling with this virus.
I mean, with this COVID, like I said, my kid's mother, she had it real bad, and you know, she went to Harlem Hospital, and they just, you know, they did, you know, took her blood pressure, whatever it is, and sent her home. She almost died from the hospital to her house, which is only a good maybe 6 blocks away, and she collapsed in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you know, my kids were there, and I said she's not gonna die on my watch. So you know, she works in Wild Cornell Presbyterian Hospital. I called her, you know, her job, and told them, I said, yo, you know, she's coming down there. She has respiratory issues, and they said they'll be waiting for her. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, that right there, she had it bad. I mean, real bad. You know, so
Once again, I just want to say you got to stay strong for your kids and everybody else in your family. And this COVID stuff is, I just really think that this is serious, more serious than people take it.
Get well, T-Rock. Get well.
Yeah, for sure. T-Rock, give us a call. Let me tell y'all something. So I went to Bronx Day a couple of weeks ago, and I was there, and the crowd, it was a nice crowd, but a lot of the situations I didn't even attend, as far as like the pool parties and all that stuff. I sat on my terrace and I watched everything from there because, like you said, it's just, you know, big crowds and all that stuff that scares me right now.
Right. Okay, hold on a minute, Rich. T-Rock said he's not able to call in right now because his breathing is still a little rough with his coughing.
Okay.
All right. So T-Rock, we're gonna keep you up in prayer. We're gonna make sure that God knows that you need Him right now, brother, and that whatever He can do, man, to turn your situation around, we're praying for that.
Yes, sir.
We love you, man.
All right, get better, T-Rock. And when you
Yes,
get better,
definitely.
need you to come back here, give us a special. We looking forward to you coming through 1 week and giving us a special T-Rock DJ system up here at the IXS Radio, because you will always be IXS Radio family. Al. There go Miss Yolanda. There she go, Al. Let me get started. I know she got a lot of
Thank
things
you,
to say.
Yolanda. Thank you.
Hey, Al, so let's talk about, I want to talk about as far as people like the governors, the mayors, presidents, and all of them. When they get caught up in these allegations where they're sleeping with people and they're sleeping with their staff and people want to get rid of them for that. Al, how do they go around getting, let me say this, how do they get around people not knowing for many years that they do these things, and we find out later, and that as we find out, then they want to start getting these people out of offices. I mean, people had to know what was going on in these offices, governors, man, like I said, all of them, when they get caught up in these, when they get caught up like this, Al. Why do people wait till the people are almost out of office before they start bringing stuff like this up, Al?
Well, political politics is a little crazy, but here, let me give you a perfect example. You grew up in a neighborhood, right? And there's people in the neighborhood that everybody knows what they're doing, right? But nobody says nothing about it. From the drug dealers to the boosters to the chain snatchers, whoever it is, the car thieves, everybody has a hustle, everybody doing what they doing, okay? Comes time when these people start to mature a little bit, right? And their maturity, they say to themselves, you know what, that's not me anymore. But yet, it's a part of who that person was.
Right.
So let's say one of them decide to get into politics, and they're successful in helping the community and doing everything. But their enemy or their rival is like, I know this dude is not all that they is talked up to be because I grew up with them.
Right.
So now they have a campaign, and they're fighting for a position. How do you block that other person? You start pulling stuff out the bag, right? And you throw it out there. They do the same thing in politics, man. Nobody is a saint. Nobody's free of sin. Nobody's perfect, okay?
Right.
And we as citizens of the United States have to understand that. And really what our politicians are supposed to be doing for us is representing us in those positions.
Okay.
Now, the day that they stop representing us, that's when we should have a problem. Not with what they did in their personal life, because they're human.
Okay.
Right? And if we know they're human and they've been around the block a few times, then something's going to come up anyway. So again, we have to expect those things, and we can't judge people or condemn them because they took a turn and it changed their life to do something better. You know?
Okay, so, you know, it's funny because you look at Bill Cosby, right? Now, that happened 20, 30, 40 years ago, right? And this man had to go sit down for a little minute, right, Al?
Uh-huh.
Shouldn't there be a time limit where stuff like them allegations and all that stuff should not be able to be brought up
Right.
and be
So-
effective?
So on sexual crimes.
I wasn't finished.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, but go ahead.
No, but on sexual crimes, there's no, and like murder, there's no statute of limitation on that stuff. So anybody could take you into court any day. But here's the problem that I have with that. Just like I was just talking to you. Me as a little kid, now my uncle was in the industry, right? And I heard rumors about Bill Cosby when I was a little dude. Right? That lets me know that everybody knew what he was doing when he was doing it and how he was doing it. Right? So if you as a woman decide to go to his hotel room in Vegas or Cali, wherever he is, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you're not going there to talk no business. So you need to stop and you need to be accountable for your own actions as well. Am I saying I'm condoning what Bill did? No. But what I'm saying that you got to be responsible for your own selves as adults.
Okay. Do you think it was because of who he was? I mean, because he's Bill Cosby that, that it was able to stick with him?
Yeah, but here's the thing that a lot of people not realizing. Most of those women that took him to court, he was paying them out. And as soon as he stopped paying them, is when they got upset and they decided, okay, we're gonna take you to court on this.
Okay. So I mean, like I said, once again, when you get the politicians and when you get the actors and the actresses and they get caught up in these allegations, stuff like that. So you're trying to say that there's nobody that's bigger than the law when it comes to stuff like that?
That's right, nobody.
Okay.
Nobody.
Okay. Does it look to you? Does it look worse when it comes from like a politician or actress or a preacher or?
No, it doesn't matter again, because again, Rich, we're all human.
Okay.
We can't judge people on titles.
Okay.
And if we do that, we dead wrong, because we've all come a little ways. There's things that we've been caught up with as individuals, and we look back now like, wow, today I would never do that stuff.
Right.
But we don't want nobody to hold us to that.
Okay.
Right? So everybody deserves the same respect.
Let me tell you. Let me let you see something that's crazy. All right. So one of the people that's on my line right now is my little brother Jeff. Right. So we grew up in a team we're called the Deuce Crew, and it's about 30 of us. And one of the things that because I don't have no brothers and sisters, so these are my brother and sisters, right? And we grew up on the respect of relationships, right? But when you have a partner who doesn't respect your relationship, because I've been seeing this a lot lately, like somebody, like if I break up with a young lady and then one of your partners see it's okay, does that take away from your friendship, Al? Or was that something that was in them the whole time? Or because I'm starting to see a lot of people like a friend of a friend or somebody. How does that work? I mean, is it the respect of the game, or is it that something that you felt like somebody wanted to do the whole time, or what do you feel about that situation?
Well, again, I'm a firm believer, man, in full forgiveness, right? Because
so if I slept with your girl, you'll forgive me?
I would have to.
Okay.
Because again, you didn't do that by yourself.
Okay.
She had to be a willing participant as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So why would I place all the blame on you?
No, I'm not. Once again, I'm not blaming.
And why? No. This is what I'm saying. But why would I have a problem with you if she's a willing participant? It's different if you had approached her and she telling you no, and you just continue to keep pushing up on her. Then I'd be like, yeah, I got a problem with dude, because she already told him no, and he's too persistent.
Okay. What do you feel about that, RM?
Oh man, it's crazy. I mean, like Al said, you have to. I mean, it's hard to forgive because,
Al said forgive.
I'm just saying, me. I mean, it never happened to me, but I would still have some type of animosity. Okay. Because both of them, he knew, she knew. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, what could you do? You can't hold on to that grudge. So you know what I'm saying. You gotta move on regardless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're gonna
Okay.
have that animosity. Everybody's gonna have that animosity in the beginning.
Okay.
But you know, you can't hold that in your heart because you know you hold hate in your heart too long, it's gonna get the best of you.
Okay. Now, once again, like I said, my team, we're 30 deep. We brothers for life. And, you know, we look out for each other. We text each other every day. We got a group text. We text each other every day. But I think that there's boundaries when it comes to the Al. You said that you would blame both of them. And Miss
No, not that I would blame
Miss
both of them.
Tima said the same thing.
I would hold both of them accountable.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
No, the reason I brought this up is because a young lady texted.
Hold on, Rich. Let's talk good to these comments too. Yolanda has a comment. She wants us to respond.
I didn't even see. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She goes, let's really talk about it. Back then, what's considered a crime against women now wasn't considered a crime then. A husband forcibly having sex with his wife against her will wasn't considered rape. More women have to get over it. That should have to. Oh, she didn't finish. Oh, let me see if I can get more.
I would have to. What she got stuck with words?
Once again, big shout out to DJ T Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Get better,
Get
my
well.
brother. Yeah.
Get well soon, my brother.
Did she finish her sentence?
No.
Okay. So, okay, Al. So let's move on. Let's move on from this. Let's talk relationships, and then we're gonna let DJ RM get into another break. Let's talk relationships, Al. To me, I'm telling you, relationships are not the same.
No.
Yo, Al, 30 years ago, I looked at relationships 40, 50 years. I looked at my grandmothers and my aunts and uncles and how they made a relationship work. These days, women will walk away from a relationship. I think anybody who has a relationship less than 10 years, to me, is not a glued relationship where a woman, I say a woman, I'm gonna say women. They might get mad at me, but I'm gonna say women. Women will walk away faster from a relationship now than they did 15, 20 years ago. Why is that, Al?
Because they've been brainwashed on not to stand the test of time when it comes to difficult situations.
Mhm.
To me, I consider them a quitter, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Talk to me, Al.
The real testament to a relationship
Mhm.
is when things are difficult,
Mhm.
and when you're able to sit down, work it out, resolve it, and get past that difficulty. Because it helps you to be more mature, helps you to be built as a person, and going forward, y'all can communicate and live a hearty life knowing what y'all not gonna do again.
Because I was watching this show last week, and they're saying that the divorce,
Right?
the divorce rate now is higher than it have ever been. And it's because of, to me, I feel that women are more independent now, and they feel like they don't have to deal with a man's situation. Is that wrong or right for a woman to feel like that, little Al?
Well, that's part of the dynamic as well. See, back in the '60s, what happened is
Talk to me, Al.
our fathers, right, were placed in a competitive edge where they were no longer given jobs because they felt that there was this thing that they could pay the woman less money for the same position.
Right.
So now the man is no longer working. The wife or the woman is working. She's making enough money to do whatever she need to do, and now dude is like, I need some help, and the woman was like, oh, you know what? I don't need you because I could do this without you. Other than sex, I could do this without you.
Okay.
And it became a mainstay in the community when women was like saying stuff like, oh, I could do bad all by myself, or I don't need a man because I got my own money, and blase this, blase that. But what they don't fail to realize is that in order for a family or a relationship to be complete, you need your man to cover you. Okay? If you don't have a covering, okay, you're open and susceptible to all kinds of negativity that could come into your life.
Okay.
And that's why there's so many women out here with 3 and 4 different baby daddies, okay? Their children are growing up the same way, okay? They have no foundation, and most of them are on public assistance or waiting for that next check now. You know what I mean?
Now,
and it's sad.
Ms. Brown said women are more independent now, and they have a low tolerance rate when it comes to a man. So, once again, Al, going back on what you're saying, back then it was more of a man was the breadwinner of the family.
Right.
Now that the women are making just as equal amount of money, their tolerance rate is low, but they still need that man to be the head of the household. And this is what I think women don't really understand.
Right.
A man always will be the head of the household. No matter what you say or no matter what you do, a man has to be the head of the household. To me, when you're in a relationship and that man is not there, your children get affected, your family get affected because they need that somebody to lead.
Right.
A woman can be a leader. I'm not saying a woman can't be a leader, but most men are the leaders of the house. And if you don't have that in the house, then you're going to have problems within the house. Do you agree?
I agree, and this is one thing that people got to look at. When it comes to fathers and their daughters, the reason why daughters love their fathers so much is because they look for that edge of protection.
Right.
They look for that provider that could stand up for them and be like, no, this is my daughter, you're not violating her, you're not disrespecting her, and I'm gonna make sure that she's in a good place and that she's protected.
Okay.
Not that mothers don't do that, but coming from a father, it's a different type of dynamic.
Okay. What up, Biz? What up, Play the Game, Biz? Reminisce, Biz, Sunday. I wonder who's playing this week. I'm stopping through there. I'm coming through, Biz. I promise you, I'm coming through this week, Biz. If I don't do nothing else tomorrow, I'm coming.
I'll let you know if he come through, cause
I've been telling Biz, play the game. Hey, Biz, text me, let me know who's playing this week so I can give the announcement, the official announcement.
Most likely Ekem, cause let's see.
No, it's not the first. It's the first week of the month.
Because I think Brucey B played last week.
No, Brucey B's the second week.
He played last week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What week is this? The first week of the month?
The first week.
The first week is usually, like you said, usually Ekem.
Ekem.
Okay. All right, y'all. So we about to get into another musical break. Hey, Al.
Talk to me.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about Atlanta, yo. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna recap Atlanta, yo. Boy, that Atlanta. That's all I'm gonna say, yo. We had a great time. Yo, Biz, I missed you there. I missed you in Atlanta, though, because me and Biz usually sit down in the lobby, play music, and watch the people come in and out, and, but he wasn't able to make it this year. But I had a great time in Atlanta. We're going to recap. My man, Uncle Burn was supposed to come through today, too.
Word?
Uncle Burn was supposed to come through.
Oh, Burn.
We got some major, matter of fact, on your musical break, I'm going to call Uncle Burn and tell Uncle Burn to call in after you, because we got some major announcements. We got some things in the works. So, once again, Smooth Ski, Uncle Burn, if y'all watch it, one of y'all give me a call so we can talk. But we got to talk about that Atlanta. A lot of shit went on in Atlanta, yo.
I bet.
I'm tired of this shit. I got to talk about it. And when I want to come back, because I forget. I ain't got my papers written down here today. I want to talk about what I saw last night, all right? So when we come back in RM Say Rich, let's talk about what you saw last night. We're gonna recap Atlanta. We're gonna talk about the up-and-coming events at iAccess Radio. I wanna get into Al about something that was discussed to me about church. And then we, like I said, we got a couple things we're gonna talk about. So, but I gotta recap Atlanta. Well, just that quick, I don't forget what I said I was going to say. See, just that quick.
Yeah. You're getting old, man.
Well, I just said I was going to talk about without coming back.
Listen.
Y'all both forgot. See? All y'all getting old. What I said I was going to talk about, Al?
Whatever happened last night?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that quick.
Yep. All right, I'm taking it away for a quick musical break. Then we're going to come back.
All right.
And we're going to talk. We got to talk about Atlanta because some things happened to me out there. I got to talk about it, yo. All right?
All right. Yes.
Feeling this hook right here.
You know what we doing.
You know.
We doing a recap. The versus recap.
I need a ride or die, bitch.
Side. They went ham.
Bro, drink liquor like the fuck till I come.
Ride or die, bitch.
I rock the icy ass chain with the earring in my tongue.
I need a ride or die, bitch. Come on.
I like to rock Prada suits and my ass is fat.
I need a ride or die, bitch.
I push the Cadillac truck with my friends in the back.
So what? I walk.
Smoke, bro, drink liquor like the fuck till I come.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Greenland blast that.
Where we go, people wanna know who we are.
Yeah.
So we tell them this is D Block, mighty D Block. Everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are.
Yeah.
So we tell them this is D Block, mighty D Block. Everywhere we go.
Yes.
D-block you. Yo.
Yeah, I had to do this. The crowd went crazy. Madison Square Garden was lit. Fat Joe was like, whoa. This put New York on the map right here. That night.
I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York.
What'd he say? New York.
I got a semi-automatic that spits next time if you talk.
Utah.
I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York.
We're from
New York. I got a semi-automatic
yes.
spits next time if you talk.
Utah.
And I know y'all niggas is pussy, punani, vagina. Your monologues getting tired. Now it's time to ride. To print this, you fired. You no longer desire. So take off them silly chains, put back on your wire. I'm on fire. Holly dipped in octane. Let East Coast bang, let West Coast bang. And Rule gon' bring the ghetto gospel to every hood possible. Pushing through in the sky blue. Back up the gun, back up the gun, back up the gun, back up the gun.
Yes.
Every day, every night, all the time.
Yo, he rolled a blunt up in there. He smoked a blunt up in there. Yo, that was crazy. Styles P. Lock. D Block.
Take my son just to ease the pain and humble me now. And I'd rather roll something up. Cause if I'm sober, dog, I just might flip. Grab my guns and hold something up. I get high as a kite, all alone in the zone. Ghost float, Casey dying tonight. So I roll them up back to back, fat as I could. You got beef and Styles P, I come and slap it.
Top notch.
Y'all already know what this is. J-Sun and the D, J, Ram, Star.
Said she was gonna work it on you. She did a little twerk and she flirting on you. She set it to the dance floor, now it's on you. She staying all night and she waiting on you.
Last
So
word.
what you gonna do? What you gonna do? So what you gonna do?
What you wanna do?
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? So what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Right, but I think that's summer sound right here, baby. It feels so. Hey, I'm looking for. Met a lot of women out there on tour. Hey, I'm looking for. Met a lot of women out there on tour. Ran through them all, but I'm just not sure. Yeah, we gon' fight, but I think that's summer sound right here, baby. It feels so first class flights, almost home, but let's go. Fresh off the plane, into the bed. Know a little more than what you pay for your rent. I'm tired of the road, no shows booked. Need something home cooked. Straight in the door, straight to the floor. I'm already high, but light up one more. Just got home, I'm trying to chill, but I gotta hit the block, get a little yak. Fuck with the hood, see if niggas is good. Jake is on me, asking me why my music go loud. I just tell him. Throw a little dice, head crack twice. Light something up, I'm starting to feel nice. They looping around, let me go and peel, cause hey, I'm looking for. Met a lot of women out there on tour. Ran through them all, but I'm just not sure.
almost home, but
Yes.
Fuck the frail shit. Cause when my coat come in, they gotta use the scale that they weigh the whales with.
Thompson's on the Jeep. Bugatti made the prototype. Hope you get the picture, but you just can't photo like.
Determined niggas make it. Kicking down the door and we burning niggas naked.
The house costs $1 million. I'm sitting on the beach and the only thing I know if it's furnished, I'ma take it.
My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. We got this the government got. Talking money, then you rubbing the spot.
Real niggas say that they be wildin'. We on the Cayman Islands, on a yacht with our favorite albums.
A bad hoe and a plate of salmon. Smoking and drinking. Nigga, is you thinking that our fate is violent?
I love my nigga for the fact that he real. And the body on the faculty square.
What? And if you facing capital pun, pass me a gun. And I'ma give you time to run while I rapidly pill. We gon' make it. We gon' make it.
Yeah.
Family right there.
Here we go. Come on.
You know where I'm taking this. Taking it right there. They leave me no choice. She said she was a model for a year and a half. Then she took her pins out in her hair.
Dropped down to a
I
cab.
knew a man, he was just up north. And would've got left up north.
Buddies was a chef up north.
Anyway,
I'm RM double.
all I do is get dough, spit flows.
Try to stay out of trouble.
If you ready, we can move. Just lose your man or hit the dance floor. I'll show you how to do my dance. Or I might let you play in the garden. Or sit up in that white thing and listen to the greatest of Marvin. The estate got 6 locations. Takes so long to get to the front once I miss probation. And I hate to brag. I know your man really wouldn't like the Beretta, but he hate the mag. And yeah, here go a blank check, rock yourself out. But in the meantime, girl, knock yourself, knock yourself, knock yourself, knock yourself.
Okay, get up.
Yes.
Dipset.
Dipset Harlem, it's good.
Santana. Heatmakers. I think this is the one right here. Everybody, come on, get up. He's moving again. I'm like, I'm nice. Still pitching, still flipping. Yeah, so come fuck with the boy. I'm still pumping the boy. I'll still dump on the boy. Blue still pump to the boy. I'm Mr. Postman, also Mr. Toastman. I'm yelling. Yeah, I'm selling. Now this is that bomb diggy dang, the Don's with me. Killer, a killer nigga, you think about harming me. Capo's corrupted, he's the wrong vibe though to fuck with. Yeah. Labeled and known as a young Pac to the public. And me, human crack in the flesh. I'm the last of the best. One word to describe me, spectacular. Yes, so stay calm, shorty. When you see that palm 40, I pop it slow, you rock and roll like Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi, Bon Jovi.
Dipset, 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 dipset.
Harlem was good.
Dipset. Jewels, dip, dip, Santana, set, winning grip, nigga, tech, win, throw your set, dipset, what? Jewels, dip, Santana, set, winning grip, nigga, tech, win, throw your set, dipset.
Young Guru, Just Blaze, Killer, Diplomats,
Yes, you know what it is.
Jones, Freaky Zeke, half a dash, Killer, y'all niggas train.
Remember, I would play this at the party. They be like, I really mean it. Had the whole crowd going crazy on that. I really mean it.
Really beam it, really miss. What's really good? Bikes really intriguing. I'm a genius, Papadopoulos, never lenient on your zenith. Killer, bag me more mutts. They actually all ducks. Caddy more trucks. It's daddy war buck. Just Blaze.
Harlem, what's good? Harlem.
All the girls see them. Look at his kicks. Look at his car. All I say is, look, mommy, I'm no good. I'm so hood. Clap at your soldiers sober. Then leave after it's over. Killer, I'm not your companion or your man stand. Don't hit me when you wanna get rammed in. I be scrambling with lots of mobsters. Shot for lobsters. Cops and robbers. Listen, every block
Oh yeah. Just playing snippets, y'all. Just playing snippets.
Come on. Fuck with your boy. It's Santana. Hey man. Let me see do this. Killer. Yeah man. I'm back at it.
Gonna play that first verse.
Today's a new day. Got the booty up in the suitcase. So go uptown to Harlem.
Tell them what I sent you.
Tell them it's August, I'm going to November. I need a couple birds, get a broad.
Get it sent up.
Call my bird, get my broad, have her sent up. Please. Call my niggas, call my squad, have them sent up.
Please.
Yeah, I see a town I'm liking. See some niggas getting money in a town I like.
here.
I run up on them with the pound and light it like it's my block now, alright, kid. He understood
what it
me
is.
quite clear. Then that thing bang out and rang out the side of his right ear. Right ear.
Yeah. You know what it is. Dipset, Harlem. We doing this. IXS Radio. Rich the Ruler, Big Al, DJ RM. You know what it is. Come on.
One focus only. Try to hit that thing. Let's go. We make hits in the studio nightly. Be up trying to get this money. We take trips in the winter in jet planes to climates where it's sunny. We got mommy on the dance floor, grinding to the beat, tipsy off the bubbly. But at the end of the day, we fit in the play. I'm trying to pin the tail on the donkey.
Place. And what about the east side? El Barrio, we blowin' smoke while we G-Ride. Washington Heights, Dimelo, Dato, you know. Todo bien, Dato, Capo, place. And what about the east side? El Barrio, we blowin' smoke while we G-Ride. Washington Heights, Dimelo, Dato, you know. Todo bien, Dato, Capo, shout-outs to Taff where them killers is made. We was out on the Ave, young Dylan again. Trying to get cash, pumping girls to get paid. Alcohol in my glass, blood filled with hands. We congregate in front of them grocery stores, selling crack, Hellcats, and conversate while we smoke the raw. And sit on crates like they lazy boys. Distribute weight like the 80s boys. And rip up eighth in the latest toys. Like it's the only thing to do. You know them house parties where you had to bring your crew. And you know we stay fly, Pele level with the boots. Them niggas shake the dice and call your bet out for your shoe. You wicked scared money, fall better to the deuce. We was set up on the stoop, getting wet up on the stoop. And watch the devil, watch the devil, watch the devil, watch the devil. I wear a mean dark pair of shades. What's going on, baby? And you can't see my eyes unless my head is bent.
Here we go.
We fly, no lie, you know this. Falling right, sun outside, it's like show. We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. Hips and thighs, oh my, stay focused.
I'm getting paper, I'm buying big cars. A-fly rides, it's driving my garage. Stay sky high, fly with the stars. G4 flights, 80 grand large. So we lean with it, pop with it. Vertical Jones, mean with the top missing. I'm sitting clean with the bottom kitted. I hopped out, saggy jeans and my rock glisten.
Dipset, Lil Weezy, Cash Money. Yo, Ma, let me holler. Let's do it. Oh, Ma, I've been hugging the block. That's right. Hustling rocks. I know, I've been puffing a lot. But a nigga wanna know, baby girl, you gon' suck it and not suck it and not suck it.
Boosters boosting, I get computers puting. Y'all get shot at, call me, I do the shooting. I do the recruiting, I tutor the students. I nurture their brain, I'm moving the movement. Whoever Buddha's a Buddha, that's Judas a Judah. I got Luga the Ruger, hit from Ruda the Tutor. Chick from Hooter to Hooter, I put two in producers. I'm the real ball story, the loser of Hoosiers. I rock mostly dosey, I roll mostly dolly. I leave you holy, you'll say holy moly. Here come the core and the killer, play roly-poly. I tell you true stories. High, holy, when it's reppin' time. I get on extra grind. Fried the fricassee, pepper seed, the pepper dime. Jeff Hamilton, Genesis, Levitime. Bitches say I'm the man, I tell them never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind.
They say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. That's why I look in the mirror every morning and realize how fly I am. They want to know what label I'm signing to. I'm the CEO of Diplomat Records. I signed myself. Get your cake up. I'm like a crack addict. With these Macs, I got a bad habit. Clack, clack, in the pen, back out. I'm back at it. It's like my lawyer, no black magic. Black rabbit, out the black hat, black. Back home to my Craftmatic. Next to it, stash mattress. Under it, cash basket. Had them fast backwards, up like a jackrabbit. If she crab status, call the girl an itchy twat. Stick me not, I go and get Dutchess. It's a 50 box, 50 box, 50 box, 50 box, 50 box.
Yes. We just gave y'all a little play of what happened last week with the Verses, Dipsets, the Locks. It was crazy. It was a crazy situation. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get on the big 85. And I'm gonna go home. Yeah, no, I got the 85 in the living room. I'm about to put it on, and I'm about to check it out. I want to see the whole concert. That's why I didn't want to watch it on my phone and nothing like that. I want to get the full effect of how this whole thing went down. I'm a little under the weather there, yo. I'm telling you that shot got me feeling a little woozy, yo. So I'm gonna go grab me a little something to eat. I'm going in the crib for the rest of the day, man. I'm gonna chill, man. I'm definitely not feeling this. Al.
Talk to me.
Smokey Robinson in the Verses.
Smokey?
Okay,
if he was still alive, Marvin Gaye.
Woo, but he ain't alive. So what we doing?
Ron Isley.
No, he talking about who you said, Al?
Ron Isley from the Isley Brothers.
No, but who you said first? You said
Marvin Gaye.
You said Marvin Gaye. Go on, bro. I said Smokey Robinson, and he said Marvin Gaye. Then he said he was alive. Yeah, I was like, okay.
My bad. I was like, when did this happen?
Okay, let me ask you another question. If R. Kelly wasn't locked up, who would be a good one for R. Kelly?
Right now, Chris Brown.
Yep.
Chris Brown. Yes.
Do you really believe
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Do you really believe that Chris Brown got enough in his ammunition in his gun?
You crazy?
To come at.
Oh, that dude.
Are you serious?
That dude
he got an arsenal.
Joints. He got an arsenal.
R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Yes.
People, I need y'all to tell me what y'all think about that one. R. Kelly versus Chris Brown. You bugging.
Yeah. Definitely.
You bugging right
Definitely.
now.
Rich, you ain't been listening to music, brother.
I've been listening to music. R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, let's move on. Okay. Slick Rick.
Ooh.
Yeah. The Ruler.
He's in a class by himself.
The Ruler.
He's in a class by himself.
No, you got to give me a verse. So you saying?
Anybody?
The Ruler. The Ruler.
We stuck on that one.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody could touch him.
Nah, I'm not stuck on it. I'm weighing between two people. I'm gonna think about it for a second.
Talk to me.
Let me see.
Uncle Burn, give me a call, fam.
Ooh, Slick
Smooth
Rick.
C, give me a call, fam. Once again,
Wow.
T-Rock, get better, boy. Yeah.
Wow, Slick Rick.
Oh, I got it. Slick Rick and Busta Rhymes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Busta's a beast now. Don't do that.
Hey, listen, I have to.
Slick Rick is my boy now, the Ruler.
But you haven't seen Slick Rick when he does his patois thing, though, man.
I don't want to waste
That's
Busta on
why
that
I say that. That's why I say that.
Tima
Because
said-
they both very versatile.
Tima said, what about Slick Rick versus Dana Dane?
That's a blowout. Dana Dane ain't got nothing.
No?
Nah. They styles are
similar.
It's too similar. Way too similar.
Okay. All right. So let's go to Uncle Burn. He texted me, say he's gonna call in. He didn't give me a call in, but I'm gonna start talking about promoting, DJing. The promotional game and the DJ game has changed so much in the last 20 years. that it's ridiculous. But let me tell you what happened. So now, last night, I worked at Mingles. I still manage Mingles, and last night we had a party. We had 2 reggae artists. I don't even know. Truthfully, when I pulled up last night, 11:30, the line was down the block. So that means that it's a good promoter. The doors wasn't even open. Like I said, I didn't feel good last night. I went over there for a few minutes just to open the doors and make sure everything was good. And I had to go back to the rest because, like I said, I didn't feel good. So we opened and I made sure everything was good. And then I had to go back to the rest because I definitely was under the weather. And
that shot to put you down.
And it put me down. So I just wanted to make sure that, everything was open, everything was right. Everything was open, it was right. And I went back to the rest. And then the same thing with today. I'm going back to the rest. So let me just tell you what happened. Check this out. So the people that was online, the promotional game right now, if you're a promoter, it's a big difference from back in the day. The crowds are the people that's coming out for the party these days are so young. I'm talking about between 25 and 30 is the hottest party right now as far as promote. That's why when people ask me all the time, Rich, why you don't promote no more? I don't promote no more because I don't want to, because that crowd, I'm not dealing with that crowd. You know what I'm saying? Last night, the promoters, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, was, a little older than the people that was there. So to me, it looks like, to me as a promoter, it looked like it was about the money last night. And when you're a promoter, to me, that's not what you should be in this game for. If you're a promoter, you're there to make sure that people have a great time.
Right.
I don't want me being of age, I'm not partying with no 25, 30-year-old people and thinking that I'm having a good time. That's not what I'm doing this for. I ran a club called the Winners Palace. It was my first run. And then I took over Mingles for 20 years as far as First Fridays. And I'm good with where I'm at. People always ask me, yo, Rich, why you don't, I'm good with where I'm at promoting. I'm rocking with Uncle Burn, Smooth Ski, and that's a good team that I'm rocking under, and I'm good with where I'm at. This Bronx Day in Atlanta and all that stuff, CO7, what's up? Uncle Burn, everybody, we had a great time. We're gonna talk about, I'm trying to give Uncle Burn a few more minutes to call in, but if he don't call in within the next 3 or 4 minutes, then I'm gonna give my recap of Atlanta. But I just wanna say the DJs, even the DJs now, the DJs don't even let a song play nowhere a quarter of the song. You might get one verse of a song and then they scratch it to the next song. Why is the DJ game so different now back in the day? You can hear I Found Love or Before I Let Go, and you're gonna hear like maybe 50% of the song. Now you're not even getting 20, 25% of the song these days. Why are DJs, and you too, Al, I want you to give me your answer on this. Why has the DJ game changed so much? Because once again, you can't even appreciate, Al just said, well, you don't even know music these days. You can't even appreciate music these days because a DJ these days are not even letting 30% of the song play. You might get a verse or you might get something out of the song, and then that's it. So I'm gonna let you talk first, and then I'm gonna let Al talk. Go ahead.
I think it's more of a business now. It's not the way it used to be. People, we used to just, I can't say we. Majority of them, they mainly cater to the younger crowd. Mm-hmm. And a lot of DJs want to burn through records, see how versatile, showing the next DJ. I think that's what it also is. Mm-hmm. But sometimes, like I said, it all depends on the crowd. If you have a younger crowd, they are not going to listen to the whole song. Majority of the time, people they stand around. They don't dance anymore. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? So, DJs want to burn through records real quick, mm-hmm. Just to see, I got the hottest song, or, I can do this, and it's always a battle. It's competition. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Mm-hmm. When you do a older party, you're gonna let the song play because you see people dancing. Mm-hmm. When you don't see people dancing, you're gonna burn through the records, mm-hmm. and that's what it is. That's what it's all about.
Talk to me, Al.
So the biggest problem right now is because DJs don't have relationships with independent artists, major artists, and also record labels. Mm-hmm. Because if they did, they'll get those exclusives. They'll get those brand new joints that everybody don't have, so they don't have to rush through a record. They'll get a chance to break a record, and that's the problem. Nobody's breaking records anymore.
Okay.
Everybody's on the same competitive edge, doing the same thing with the same record to see who could play that record first. And when somebody talk about, well, I played it at the party first, and then such and such bit my style because he played it after me. That is so dumb.
Okay.
That is so dumb. You got to play records, create a groove. No, I don't care if people never even heard of the record, but when you create a good groove, right, and the crowd is with you, they're gonna dance.
Okay. Okay.
They're gonna dance.
Okay. Now, RM, let me turn it back over to you. RM, I want you to explain something to me. Say, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Say you, Al, and Super C was on a car together.
Okay.
Al is the opening DJ.
Okay.
You're in the middle. Super C's the
closing.
Right?
Right.
How does that work? Should Al come on and play songs that the people want to hear right now, or should he come on and play, like, you know, like bring it up to?
But just it's opening, so you warm up the crowd.
Okay, Al. Now I want you to chime in too on this. Now, go ahead.
You open up the
So you can't play a Chris Brown song, a hot Chris Brown song when you're opening the crowd.
You can, depending on what song it is. I mean, regardless, probably the closing DJ gonna wind up playing it anyway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because once he feels that energy, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna play that song. You know, but the warm up, the opening DJ, you have to just play, something mellow, just to get, because people coming in, they're gonna take their pictures, they're gonna get their little drink on, go back outside, have a smoke or two, come back. They waiting for the middle DJ or the closing DJ.
Okay, Al?
Okay, so here's the thing. He's right. I'm supposed to be able to prepare the crowd. But I'm going to prepare the crowd in a different way. And I'm going to give you a perfect example. When I go, I'm going to open up with something like this.
What the hell? Where you get some music from over there?
Right? So while they sitting and they're eating, they can bob their head a little bit.
Yeah.
They feel the groove. Okay? No, it's not what they used to. You know what I mean? But it has a passion to it. It has movement.
Right.
Okay? So now, when I get done and I say come out on my set, the next DJ come on, they already ready to get up on the dance floor.
Right.
So that DJ got to be able to give them what they need to move their feet.
Okay.
That's correct.
As far as promoting right now, like I said, I've been in the game for so long that I'm out. I'm good where I'm at promoting. But the promoters these days, see, the problem was back then, when I was promoting, there was maybe 6 or 7 promoters. Now, everybody on the block is a promoter. Everybody's a promoter. And that's what, to me, took away from the game. That's why I was able to step away and say, okay, I'm good with where I'm at right now, where I'm helping out with the rest of the family. Because everybody's a promoter now, Al. Everybody, you want to be this.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, and it
Tell me
took
about
away
it.
from the game. I can remember, and I don't like to call out other people's names, but when Gator, Black and Gold, Dave Shoot, when they had a party, it was not just a party, it was an event.
Right.
You set yourself up for an event. My First Friday was a thing that everybody knew that on First Fridays, we all meet that mingles. But the events, now it's not like that anymore. Everybody is a promoter, so everybody's just, jumping up and they're doing a party. So speaking of promoters, what I'm gonna do is in the next 2 weeks when we're back here, I'm gonna call in a favor. I'm gonna get my man Dave Shoe up here. I want Super C to come up here, and I'm gonna try to get Uncle Burn up here, and we're gonna talk promotional game from then to now, what we can expect from this promotional game, and the future of music as far as you DJs and as far as the promoters we're doing. I want everybody to come up here. We're gonna have a nice sit down. We're gonna have a round table. I'm gonna even see if I can get my man from Black Girl to come up here and get a little food, and we sit up here and have a good time. What do you think about that, Al? Yeah,
That sounds like a
It's been
plan.
a while since we had a little food up here, and
Yeah.
a little champagne and the family come through and we sit down. It's been a while since we did something like that. Big shout out to my cousin John. Thank you, Jake. Thank you for that, John. Team of what's going on, Miss Karen. How you doing, Miss Karen? Let's talk relationships for a minute. Then I'm gonna let you get in. We got 5 more. I'm gonna give you 5 more minutes of me, and then you take over from there. Okay? Al.
Talk to me, Rich.
So I was in ATL.
Yo, all
Why
right.
you start laughing, yo?
Because your dudes are something else,
Yo,
man.
I'm gonna tell you
Oh
something.
yeah, big shout out to my man DJ Rockalot. He should be in Atlanta right now.
Mhm.
So he's doing this thing out there. Big shout out to the BX boy Rockalot. You know what I'm saying?
Rock a lot. What up, boy? Al, Bronx Day. Bronx Day, you see so many different things. Now, one thing I gotta say, I gotta tell to the people, to Uncle Bern. Uncle Bern, they catch a lot of people don't understand. When you're a promoter, once again, I said this earlier, you have to make sure that your people are happy at all times. That was my main goal. I learned that from the Go to promotion. I don't like to call people's names out.
You mean Gator? You said Goga.
I'm not going to say names because people get touchy when you say, such certain things. Oh, you said that about this person, so that's why I don't do that. But the goal of promotion told me and my partner, the most important about being a promoter is to make sure that your crowd is happy. Everybody's not going to be happy in this situation, but 99% of your crowd, you must make happy.
Right.
So if something goes on in the club where the bartenders are not doing the right thing, that is not the promoter's fault.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? But the promoters catch hell behind that. So once again, when Big Uncle Bern and Dave Shunem, they get up here, I want to bring this topic up because this is what I've been seeing a lot lately. But let's talk about Bronx Day right quick. I just want to touch it. It was a great event. I was at the door for all the events, doing my part for the family. I'm looking forward to next year. Uncle Burnham said, I'm waiting for CO7 and Uncle Bern to start planning for next year. It was a great look. I just think that if you're in a relationship and you go down to Atlanta for Bronx Day, you're gonna have problems because that Bronx Day is something else. I'm telling you, I see people go down there and doing things that's not usually done. And I just want to say, I promised the person that I wouldn't touch on what I seen down there, so I'm gonna leave it alone. But me and Big Vito went down there, and we had a great weekend. One thing I like about when you go down there to these situations like this is there's no fighting, there's no, you
Right.
might get your little arguments here and there, but you know what? It's a weekend of just having fun, pool parties, events. Ja Rule killed it. Bobby Valentino did a good job. Ja Rule killed it.
Oh, okay.
Ja Rule represented. He rep. Like I said, Bobby Valentino. So once again, I'm gonna wait till Uncle Bern come up here so we can do the recap, because I want to do the real recap of Bronx Day. But I just want to say I had a great time down there, and I'm looking forward to next year. And we're gonna recap Bronx Day in 2 weeks. Dave Shoe was down there. Everybody was down there. We had a great look down there. I want to give a special shout out to the DJs. The 3 DJs who turn it up every time. LA Love, Smooth Ski, and Brucey B.
Right.
Them just 3 monsters in the game, Al. And they went down to Atlanta, and just like every year, when they go down there and they wreak havoc, yo. You got the parties, you got the pool parties, you had the White Affair, you had the final finale. Like I said, all of that we will talk about in 2 weeks when I get the promoters up here. Al, next year, hopefully we get my man Lil Al down there. I don't know if he can handle it, you know what I mean? Lil Al might not can handle that, yo. Yo!
I never been down there. I never been down
like they say, what goes on in Atlanta has to stay in Atlanta.
Yeah. I
Oh,
feel
Rich.
Yo,
Yolanda says, I bet you Rich won't tell what things he did out there.
I bet you the hell I won't, Atlanta. I sure ain't gonna say nothing. But I tell you that right there, that's a secret right
Hot
there.
Atlanta,
Yeah, and Miss Yolanda, I wanna say she's getting better, Al. She's getting much better. She's
we still praying.
we're still praying for
your
her. And
strength.
her sister, I spoke to her sister. Her sister was my road dog back in the day. And we got in a 3-way conversation this week, Al. And we had a great conversation. We talking, and so now she's tuning in, and now she's watching iAccess Radio on YouTube and all that. So I just want to say a special shout out to Miss Sonia Wingate, your Wingate sisters. I want to give another shout out to the Wong sisters. They on the check-in. I want to give a shout out to Danielle. Once again, little brother Jeff, Miss Karen, Trina, Tina, Pam. Everybody's on the check-in. And once again, as far as the family member, T-Rock, get better, homie. And when you get better, we need you to come up here and special guest DJ 1 week of the shows and all the shows that's watching right now. I'm surprised Wiz ain't calling. I'm surprised. What's going on with him today?
Oh, Wiz, they're coming on later on, but Wiz is out in the Hamptons chilling.
Okay.
You know, Money Wiz, how he do, man. But he's tuned in, he's watching.
Okay.
But he's doing his thing at the same time.
Okay, and the new show's coming up here in the next couple of weeks. We're working on that. Al, everything's
yeah.
going.
Oh yeah, we got a treat for y'all.
Oh, we got some things going on that's about to happen up here at the station, yo. iAccess Radio, we are the station of the future, man. DJ RM, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go back home and get in the bed, yo. So I'm about to get out of here, yo. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Special shout out to Tima for watching the show. Cousin John, you already know, cousin. I'm gonna see you in a couple of weeks. I gotta go down south in a couple of weeks and check on the crib. Miss Karen once again, my little brother Jeff, the Deuce Crew. What up, fam? Trey, OB Music, Ness, Dion Moore, Bezo, the King Mike, all my family members. What's going on with y'all? Vessi, I just want to thank you for tuning in. Tanya, Karen, everybody's tuning in. Uncle Bern, I don't know what happened to your call. Greg, what's going on? We're gonna get out of here. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and I hope in 2 more weeks I feel a little better because I gave a hell. I ain't gonna tell you no truth. At the end of each show, Al always says, "Rich, great show, good show." I can't tell y'all, and this is the honest to God truth because I keep it 100 with my fans, everybody who watches. I couldn't give my 100 today because I'm not feeling good. I'm ready to get up out of here and get back to the crib. So, once again, keep me in prayer. Because that shot took me down, and I got to take one more, so I don't even know about that.
That's your first shot?
That was my
first
shot.
Usually the first I just heard that.
Man,
wow, the second shot put me down.
I'm definitely feeling some type of way right now, so I'm going to go back to the crib and just lay up for the rest of the day, and like I said, 2 weeks from now, I'm going to try to get the promoters of the round. I'm trying to get some promoters up here, and we can talk music. I'm going to try to get Super C up here so we can talk DJing. And Al, is there anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Just blessings to everybody, man. I'm praying for everybody's strength, that we all don't have to see this COVID thing take a turnaround on us, that we remain strong, that we trust in the Lord, and that we continue to support each other.
Danielle, what's going on? Miss Jones? Hey, Al, do me a favor, and then 2 more weeks from now, snap, I'm supposed to brought the water. They didn't get the water yet, Al?
I bought you, we need to get more.
Okay, I'll bring the water because next week I need you to drink some, 2 weeks from now, drink some water, clear your throat. That deep shit you doing over there, that shit got to stop. I need you to drink some tea. Drink you some tea or some water before we go to the air.
Rich.
Because this shit right now you doing is
Stop
killing me right
hating
now.
on the brother, man. Because you sound like a chipmunk and I don't. Don't do that.
I don't know what you doing over there. Once again, I want to give a special shout out to the team for watching the show. Sonia, Yolanda, everybody, the newcomers, Danielle. I'm feeling what you're saying, Miss Lavelle, everybody. Once again, I gotta go home, yo. I'm dropping my man DJ RM off, and we're gonna keep it moving. I'm going to the crib, yo. All right, DJ RM. Once again, that was a great verses this week. The Locks, Dipset, get ready for the tour. Perb, I gotta get Perb. Yo, Perb need to get up here too, yo.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Perb.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perb, he got some new joints, yo. Oh my God. So Perb, we need to get you up here. And T-Rock, once again, we got you in our prayers, homie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Once again, DJ RM.
Yes, sir.
Take it away, homie.
iAccess Radio. WIAX. The future of radio and podcast. No
Big shout out to my man DJ Andy Styles on this one right here. 5-star DJs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how we gonna do it right now. If you drinking like I'm drinking, do not report to the bar. Do something. Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Get a cup and hold it up. Get a cup. Hold it on and hold it up. You got a cup.
You got a bottle? Pour it up. Get it. Yeah. 2 steps, 1 time, please. Don't spill that cup. Nope. Somebody raise it up. Somebody raise it up. Somebody raise it up. 2 step to the beat, but don't spill nothing. Let's go. Get it. Get it. Yeah. Fill it up. Hold it up. Raise your cup. Raise your cup. Somebody raise it up. With your 2 step to the beat. Yeah, I like that. Where my ballers at with the bottles? Raise it up. Raise it up. Pour it up. Let's take it back to the old school. Wave your hands like you just don't care. Let's take it back to the old school. Wave your hands like you just don't care. Let's take it back to the old school. Your hands like you just don't care. Let's take it back to the old school. Wave your hands like you just don't care. Let's take it back to the old school. Wave your hands like you just don't care. Let's take it back to the old school. Wave your hands like you just don't care. Let's get it.
What you did to me. Let me late for work. I'm stressing. Miss my meeting. All I'm thinking about is you. And now I'm looking at the clock, counting the hours till I'm back in your arms. Wish I never had to let you go. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. If you want to take the time, act like what you say.
If you really, really want to. If you really, really want to.
DJ Rasheen, let's get it, let's get it.
I pop on freaks, all the honeys, dummies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Those the ones I like cause they don't get Nathan but penetration. Unless it smells like sanitation. Garbage I turn like doorknobs. Heart throb never, black and ugly as ever. However, I stay coochie down to the socks. Rings and watch And my jam knocking your Mitsubishi. Girls pee-pee when they see me. Navajo creep me in they TP. As I lay down laws like Island Cop. Stop it. If you think you're gonna make a profit, don't see my ones, don't see my guns. Get it? Now tell your friends Papa hit it, then split it in two. As I flow with the Junior Mafia. I don't know what the hell's stopping ya. I'm clocking ya. Versace shade watching ya. Once you grin, I'm in. Game begins. First I talk about how I dress is this. And diamond necklaces, stretch Lexuses. The sex is just immaculate. From the back I get deeper and deeper. Help you reach the climax that your man can't make. Call him, tell him you be home real late. And sing the break on the break, on the break, on the break, on the break, on the break.
Tassel, straight face, you remember? Don't act like you forgot. Like blah, 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 blah. I call a shot, shot, shots. Better have my money. Y'all should know me well enough. Better have my money. Please don't call me on my DJ Rashid. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Club therapy, I got potions. So I'ma rub it in just like it's lotion. Make room for it, let's get it. Let your arms roll, just kick it. Two-step, but keep it real light. Take it easy, man, that's what the ladies like. Real tracks, Mr. Frenzy worldwide. I don't turn up too high till they all get inside. From the booth, I make the table shake. Massage therapy, I don't need no breaks. NY cat, but never let the pants sag. Yeah, I'm in first class, a little jet lag. Eye candy, they say I got a nice swag. They was waiting for the 2020 temp tabs. Be easy, I got the stash for intruders. Put you in the pool of the Uber.
This right here, I like this song. Ron Browse made this song. Yo, I love this song. You know what I'm saying? I heard it. I said, yo, send it to me. He sent it to me. This is fire. This is fire to me. This is a real party joint right here. I love this song. Shout out to Ron Browse. Eat the boy. What's good?
Still get money, are you shitting me?
Are you shitting me?
Still gon' got juice, do you sick of me? Mommy see the drip, bitch, she digging me. I got that thing going back. Ballin' like King don't back.
Yes.
Bust down links on that.
The Belvedere King is back.
You been down too long.
Here we go.
Got the champagne and Henny about to mix it
yes.
up. If it ain't about the money, you can rip it up. Yeah, I'm looking for a baddie that's gonna lick it up. One step, two steps, let it out. One step, two steps,
let it out.
One step, two steps,
let it out.
One step, two steps,
let it out. Here we go. I'm doing all the remixes. The new hot joints. Let's go.
Tell the DJ bring it back though. Who the people through the back though? Ain't nothing like getting trapped though. Game for a bag though. Drop that cup, go crazy. Drop that cup and go crazy. Drop that cup and go crazy. Drop that cup and go crazy. Yeah. About to pull up, I'm on my way though. Mommy in the back, that's Bay though. Need a couple bottles, mean a case load. Run the whole squad, can you say though? Put your hand for buy. About to be lit, bring advances out. Somebody tell them that the champs is out. She tried to trap me, but I'm dancing now. Tell the DJ, bring it back to me. Put a creeping through the back door. Ain't nothing like getting trapped though. Game for a back door. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, hold up. Yeah.
Broke up with my girl last night, so I went to the club. Put on a fresh white suit and a mini coupe, sitting on dubs. I'm just looking for somebody to talk to and show me some love. If you know what I mean. Everybody jocking me as soon as I stepped in the spot. 200 pictures in the building, ain't none of them hot. except for this pretty young thing that was working all the way at the top, all the way at the top. Shouted, what is your name? Ooh, she made us drinks to drink. We drunk and got drunk and man, I think she thinks I'm cool. She gave me a wink, I winked back, and then I think that we hit it off something proper like. I like the bartender. Ooh, if you're looking for me, I'm at the bartender. Okay. I like the bartender. Yeah, if you're looking for me, I'm at the bartender. Okay.
Venue after venue, I've been through. Come up to the telly so I could bend you. Send you to the store, condoms and more. Jealous females call you to the be my hardcore metaphor, make sweat pour on the bedroom floor. Open up the next door, jump on in. I'm kinda tired, I'm a robe while you spin. You got your license right, no swerving. Hair blonde out, Madonna style like a virgin. Splurging, Don P, Rose, much foreplay, that's my forte. See the ring, forgets to death. She looking for a man, honey, he just left. Violate me, he get beat to death. Good fella squeeze every shellin', every shellin', every shellin'.
Feel it in your wine, your love. Ain't no amount of time in this world. Save me a lot of time and just love me. Feel it, baby, feel it in your soul. Baby, does he do it for you? When he's finished, does he step back and adore you? I just gotta know. 'Cause your time is money, not for letting waste it. With me, I can't explain it. It's just different. We can take it slow. Act like you're my girl. Let's get the basics. He's so replaceable. Come on. You over there? That's right. You're worth that price. It's alright.
Shout out to my brother Boogie Black on this. Ron Brow's Diddy. Yes, y'all, you know what it is.
In the words of Fliggity. All right. Hey, yo, B, tell them what time it is. Don't stop. Let's go. Don't stop. Let's go. Don't stop. Let's go. Don't stop. Let's go.
Remix, come on.
Let's go. Don't stop. Let's go. Don't stop. Let's go. Don't stop.
I came to party. Everybody in the club, shake your shit. Oh God, you better ring the alarm. It ain't hot, Boogie Black ain't on your tongue. Tunnel, Justin's Uptown Grand. Rooftop, the Key Willie Burgers and Pan Pan. Oh God, y'all remember how we did? It was butter soft leathers and Yankee fitted. Mark 125. Don't stop. Apollo. Ooh, we get live, baby. Man, you can't see. I'ma take it back to Club 2G's. I'll be dressed in my furs and my Sean John attire. The rock is on fire.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I'm like Kane, Devin, Rob, make sure it's broke. The most around, come through, toast your town. I'm the bad boy poster child. Now fool around, girl, do something with it. Now that's cool, girl, move something with it. That's right. And anything I talk, I live it. And everything's going out.
Ladies, put your hands up, girl. Fellas, put your hands down. Ladies, put your hands up. Fellas, put your hands down. What you say? Represent where you from. Represent where you from. Represent where you from. Tell me. Represent where you from.
Don't stop. Let's go.
Move your shoulders down.
Let's go.
That's right. Watch this.
Let's go.
Move your shoulders down.
Let's go.
That's right. Watch this. Move your shoulders down. That's right. Watch this.
BX boy,
I take you to the candy shop.
in the building.
I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop.
Yeah.
One more taste of what I got. I'll have you spending all you got.
Come on.
Keep going till you hit the spot.
You can have it your way. How do you want it? You gon' back that thing up or should I push up on it? Temperature rising, okay, let's go to the next level. Dance floor jam packed, hot as a tea kettle. I break it down for you now, baby, it's simple. If you be a, I'll be a. In the hotel or in the back of the rental, on the beach or in the park, it's whatever you into. Got the magic stick, I'm the love doctor. How your fans teasing you about how I sprung, I got you. Wanna show me you can work it, baby? No problem, get on top, then get to bounce around like a low rider. I'm a seasoned vet when it comes to this shit. After you work up a sweat, you can play with the stick. I'm trying to explain, baby, the best way I can. I melt in your mouth, girl, not in your hand. I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Remix.
That BX boy, DJ RM is in the building.
Now, what y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers, on the low from the Jake and the Taurus, dipping in the bins with the spoilers, dipping in the bins with the spins with the dipping in the bins with the spoilers, dipping in the bins with the spins.
As we proceed to give you what you need, so now, y'all gon' do this.
Puffy, hold me down, baby.
It's all about the Benjamins, what? Yeah. Yeah.
Like it, do all the trigger, make it hot for the city, make it hot. Oh, baby, let's get down tonight. Make it hot for the city.
DJ Rasheen.
Ooh, baby, I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving, and baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger, and when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing, sexual healing. Oh, baby, makes me feel so fine. Helps to relieve my mind. Sexual healing, baby, is good for me. Sexual healing is something that's good for me. Whenever blue teardrops are falling, and my emotional ability is leaving me, there is something I can do. I can get on the telephone and call you up, baby. And honey, I know you'll be there to relieve me. The love you give to me will free me. If you don't know the thing you're dealing, oh, I can tell you, darling, that it's sexual healing.
How can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go?
DJ Rasheen.
Say all I really want is to be happy. Oh yeah, to find a love that's mine. It would be so sweet. Hey, all I really want is to be happy. I wanna be happy. Love that's mine. Yeah. So sweet. I ask for a sign from a sweet Lord above. I know the answer
sex so deep. You got it, girl, you got it. Pretty little thing, you got a bag and now you problem. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Waiting here for you to see him looking violent. Talking while you come around and now they silent.
Always wanna fuck each other for the planet. Choosing up, keep this up, that's handed. I'ma stick with the tequila, you're one-handed. Got me all over you like candy, yeah.
You got it, girl, you got it.
You ain't never want me to know it. I'm silent, boy, I'm silent. Tell me why you out here messing with these babes. They ain't bringing nothing to this table. You and me was meant to be, I know you say so. Baby, you know you got it, baby, got it. Got it, baby, got it.
Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at?
Just begun. The romance is not over. Got a lot of love to give. We've only just begun. The romance is not over. I got so much love to give.
DJ Rashid, let's get it.
I remember oh so well when I first held your hand and we started to dance. I had this awesome crush on you, hoping deep down inside that you wanted me to. And now we're here together, preparing ourselves for the future, yeah. 'Cause there's so much that we can do. Oh girl, let me show you. We've only just begun. The romance is not over. And got a lot of love to give. We've only just begun. The romance is not over. I got so
That BX boy, DJ RM, is in the building.
DJ Rashid.
happened the moment when you were revealed. 'Cause you were a dream that just should not have been a fantasy real. You gave me this beating, babe, this rhythm inside. You made me feel good and feel nice and feel love. Give me paradise. So shouldn't I realize you're the highest of the high? If you don't move it, I'll say it. So don't ever wonder. So tell me how long, how long's gonna take until you speak, babe? 'Cause I can't live my life without you here by my side.
Gonna let this one rock out.
let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
It's got to be real. Girl, I could write a book on how you're making me feel. I know I'll never find another who could match the love you're giving to me. So let's see. For the lover in you, this ring means I'll always be true. Let's see. I will start loving you this time. It's gonna last forever. I trust you, yes I do. And girl, you're not the kind of guy could easily jump. 'Cause the meaning of love is always shown to me when you are wrapped in my arms. Oh, baby. For the lover in you, this ring means I'll always be true. This is, I will find love anew. This time, it's gonna last forever. I don't wanna give you up. For the lover, I love it, baby. For the lover, this time, it's gonna last forever. I can say I never met a girl, no, who satisfied my mental and my physical thing. When I lay me down to sleep, I rest assured in the thought that you are right next to me, my baby. For the lover in you, this ring means I'll always be true.
Someone's gonna be there for you. Someone like me, baby. Someone with sensitivity. You understand? Can you feel it?
What about it?
Girl, I know it's been hard since he went away and left you so sad that you cry every day. Let me kiss your tears, erase all your doubts. 'Cause for you I'm here, you won't be without love. Listen, baby, don't need a man that'll give you nothing. Come on, let me show you just what you need, honey. Don't need a man that'll treat you right. Well, you need a man with sensitivity. A man like me. Someone who can love you. Someone who will need you. Someone who will treat you right. Like me, girl. Someone you can hold at night. Someone stable in your life. Oh, baby, you need a man with sensitivity. A man like baby, honey, baby, enough for a man. Oh, you know, honey, like I do, baby. Hang in there, hang on in there, baby. You need a man with sensitivity. A man like me. You see, you need someone who's there like a gentleman. If anybody can get the description, baby, I can. Someone who cares and dares to give himself completely. You got it in me. You need a man with sensitivity. You need a man, not any man, more than sensitive. That's what I can give. You need a man, not any man, more than sensitive. That's what I can give. You need a man, not any man, more than sensitive. That's what I can give.
Access Radio. WIAX. The future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.